Hey, what's up guys? This is Anthony from Anthony's Customs, and for this review, we are looking at the Marvel Legends Deadpool on the scooter with the dog and a squirrel pack set figure thing. And I don't know, I'm curious what you guys think about this. Are you guys excited for this? Because if you already have a Deadpool figure, I don't know how important this is. And if you don't already have a Deadpool figure, is this the one you want? These are the questions I have in my head after looking at the figure. I'm curious what you guys are thinking about if you don't have it yet. And if you already do have it, I'll be curious if you agree with me. So go ahead and leave a comment in the comment section below. Let me know what your thoughts on this figure are in general, like as the idea, not the specifics, like not a review, but the concept of this set. Anyway, there's some really good stuff about this figure, and there's some stuff that's not so great, so let's go ahead and get it off the stand and take a closer look. This guy stands just over 6.5 inches, which makes him just about 6.75 centimeters. And it's basically the Marvel Now Deadpool with different coloring and a different head and a different harness. So here's the Marvel Now Deadpool with my custom head on it, so ignore the head. But you can see we've got the same shin pads, same feet, same hands, same gauntlet thingies, same body. It's a Bucky Cap body with the old harness. I'm pretty sure this is the exact same one that they released on their 2-pack Deadpool. I'm almost positive that's what that is, but that's okay. And it looks like mine was painted by Daredevil, unfortunately. You can see the buckle here just looks like pure butts. Looks like Daredevil painted it with his ass. It's just not good. My arm is really badly warped. Hopefully they're not all like that. I should be able to fix it, but that's still a bummer, and you shouldn't have to do that. That's no good. Paintwork around the black, at least on this arm, and not so much on this arm, really fuzzy. The rest of the paintwork's not too bad though. Around the legs it's fairly clean. Around the feet it's pretty good. That's okay. And then on the torso, it's not too bad. Even the eyes are painted nicely, except for the fact that the eyes are silver again. I wish they would stop that. I really do. I think they're doing it just to make them stand out a little bit, but they're always drawn with white eyes, the ones that get silver eyes anyway. And so, I mean, like, it doesn't technically look bad, but I would rather have white. Like, solid white's gonna look way better than not solid white. So that's kind of a bummer, but whatever. Aesthetically speaking, the figure is pretty good. It's not perfect, but it'll do. So I'm gonna give it 7 out of 10 for this figure. Aesthetics for the accessories, because they're gonna kind of count in this case. Oops. They're good enough. They're good enough. We'll get to the articulation in a minute, but 7 out of 10 for those. And then for the scooter, it looks good enough. We have rubber on the tire. Yeah, I'll give it another 7 out of 10. Okay, 7 out of 10 for the accessories, or for the aesthetics, all the way around. Now, it's time to actually talk about the accessories. First of all, we don't have any guns. Deadpool has no guns this time. They took off the thigh holster, even though it was shown on the back of the package. So he has no gun at all, no place to put a gun, no guns. We do get a boot knife, and then we do get his 2 katanas, which have scabbards that snap onto his back. They're all very badly warped, but they are there. And then we also get the dog, which is done nicely, and it has probably about the same articulation as Spider-Ham. And so that goes to show you how crappy that figure was. We have a swivel at the neck, a swivel at each arm, and a swivel at the waist. So no, it's not technically the same, I was just joking. But it is surprisingly well articulated for a dog accessory, which didn't need to be articulated. Then we also have a squirrel, which is not articulated at all, and it's just done well enough. Then we have the head for Robert, which is done pretty well. It looks okay. I like the sculpt for the face, and that's fine. And then I guess you could count the bike, or the scooter. Is it any good? Well, yes, you can steer it if you want to. The wheels all spin nicely. They have rubber tires, and then you have the horn, which doesn't do anything. Clear plastic for the windscreen. It's done pretty well. I'll take it. That's fine. So, decent batch of accessories. I'm going to give this only a 7 out of 10 though, because we don't have any guns for him and only one head. Now, this is the thing that bothers me the most about this, and it bothers me from like a consumer standpoint. If I didn't already have a Deadpool figure and I bought this one, this is the only head I would have for Deadpool, which is not what you want for every pose. So that's kind of a bummer. I mean, they've already got heads. It wouldn't have cost them very much at all to throw in another head with this. So that's why this set to me is kind of a conundrum. If you really want the scooter, fine, but if you only have no other Deadpools and then you buy this, you can only really use it in the scooter sense, and that's kind of a weird thing. So that's why I was asking what you guys think about it, but otherwise it's okay. I do like the fact that they made this brown, by the way. I want to point that out. The brown harness Looks nice on this very saturated figure. I'm glad they didn't go solid black or really tan. Like, these browns are just so gross. Ew, dark brown, way nicer. Okay, on to the articulation though, nothing's new here. We have to do it anyway. The head on a hinge and a ball peg. It leans forward and back, side to side, no problems. Shoulders work just fine. Ball hinge all the way around. Thigh swivel, not a thigh swivel, that's a bicep. Double jointed elbow. Wrist swivel and hinge, no problems there. Ab crunch works, though the harness is gonna get in the way a little bit. It still works pretty well. Waist twist is okay because this is squishy. Hips go about 45, a little bit better. Forward, back, thigh swivel. We've seen this so many times it's almost pointless to do this. Shin swivel, boots go all the way back and not very far forward, unfortunately, but you get a decent ankle rocker with that swivel hinge. So yeah, it's a fine figure. Articulation, 8 out of 10. It works pretty well. And then, of course, the scooter has articulation and the dog, so bonus points for that. So final verdict on this set. So it's a decent set for sure, but the fact that you only get the weird face on this guy, and since the red won't match your other Deadpools if you happen to have one, you're really stuck with only this face. And since he doesn't fit on the scooter well enough with the dog too, which is the whole point of the thing, he's only going to get a 7 out of 10. It could have been higher, but missing the alternate head and having him fit properly is a serious issue. So I'm going to stick to my rating right there. I'm sorry all you Deadpool fanboys who wanted an 11 out of 10 rating for this guy. It's just not going to happen because we keep it objective around here. So thanks for watching, guys. If you want to see more reviews, I've got thousands of them on the channel. You can check out the playlists for whatever you're looking for. And if you just like this kind of content, well, I've got new stuff up every single day. So make sure you come back for that. And in the meantime, keep collecting.